What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review on the DJI Osmo Pocket for skateboarding. So this is Steven. He's from Cincinnati. He's a guy that does editing for Andy Sharrock and John Hill, and they have some really big skateboarding channels on YouTube. I think Andy has 2 million subscribers maybe, and yeah, this guy Steven does the editing for him. And I drew the little square around Steven and had him skate the vert ramp here. It's really wet because there were these guys in camouflage driving these little, remote control cars everywhere at the skate park that day. This is in Louisville, Kentucky. He's from Cincinnati. And we were skating that day. So at first, I had the square drawn around him, and it was doing a really bad job. It like filmed his legs and cut his head off a lot, and it was too quick. And so when I just controlled it without using the active track, it worked a lot better. So on this one, I drew a little square around the skateboard, and then I walked over and tried to ride it, and it would keep it in frame for a little while, and then it would just lose it, when I started moving the board around, when it did that autofocus thing every time it lost it. So it can track it for a little while. Once I get the Wi-Fi adapter and I can use my phone, it's going to work a lot better. I can actually draw the little square around my shirt, wear a bright color, and it's going to work. But for this, it worked better than I thought it would. Like right there, it really caught the board. That's just drawing a little square around the actual skateboard, then walking over, and it still has the skateboard after all that. And it lost it right there when I did that 180 out. So here's Steven again, riding the bulls. It had a hard time when any time in the bulls, I felt like the Osmo likes to keep him right in the top of the frame, and it likes to move really quick. But we'll see. Once I get the Wi-Fi adapter, should be this week or something, I'll make another video about that. It's a great park. So here, I just sat the Osmo down, and it looks like it slowly is going higher and higher for some reason. So when I first set it down, it was looking at the ramp, but as I walked over, it just kind of went up a little bit higher. I found that sometimes the Osmo makes some really weird noises, especially when I'm moving around with it a lot, skating with it. It works really well most of the time. There's that little car. Okay, so this is just kind of skating around with the Osmo. When you're walking with it, it does a lot more up and down bouncing, but when you're skating with it or riding a bike, it is very smooth, even though it's a tiny little gimbal. But I'm really impressed with the Osmo so far, especially in low light. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is in low light. Here's one of the guys that was driving those little cars around the skate park. It scared him there. This is actually the Mavic Air, so I guess that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a filmmaker, then hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.